guys need help?
I don't think anyone needs an announcer.
Okay, I think it was when nobody could see anybody. It's all good.
Oh.
If you do need an announcer voice, I got you guys. Appreciate you. Shut up, Tinker. Learn how to drive.
Oh, yeah.
So long, Carmelo. I'm over here at the fucking debate over here. Where you at?
No, Carmella's like, what the? Surprised she's around. Silence your phones.
Oh shit, hold on.
Someone pick up that bloody phone. For
Like
fuck's
the
sake.
announcers, that's why they were going to try to
What do
use
you
it.
want?
Hold on.
You.
I have to get out the car. I want to talk.
Get back in your car.
I want to talk.
I'm at the debate right now with the whole shit.
Girl, the debate is not as important.
Yes, it is.
I'm
Look,
crying.
look. This is some real deal. This is real deal.
It hasn't even started yet. I mean, it's
If
gonna
I
be
come
quick.
second to you, you come second to me.
No,
and I got more important stuff to
listen,
do.
I have a decision made. A decision that you'll like.
Better come with a nice shrine.
The third shrine is underway. The third shrine is underway.
Yeah. Hey, well, Habibi.
I'll talk to you after this debate.
Hello.
Fine. How long is this gonna take?
Oh.
I'm here to introduce Kurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go sell 1,000 joints and go play
Disgusting.
VR while
Disgusting. Don't you dare.
Citizens of Los Santos. I'm gonna let him come up and speak, and then we'll introduce the moderator for tonight's debate.
Hello, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, gonna make it short and sweet, but we figured while we have everybody, most people in the city here for a debate, it would be a good time to appoint a chief of police. So, without further introduction, the new chief of police, second chief of police of the LSPD, Chief Bust Insider.
Oh.
Reeker.
How did it feel?
Fucking piece of bacon and
Where's the
forklift?
I have some notes here,
Look
so give me
somewhere.
one moment. I
Don't
got
need
a
'em.
lot
Oh,
of things to
God.
say.
Right now, we're gonna be stuck there for like 40
Thank you.
minutes.
Congratulations.
Insider had a new hair.
Roll out.
Thank you,
You wrote
Coordinator.
a lot of shit.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
We
I
want a
just had things written
speech.
down. That's about it.
He might fall through the stage.
I mean, sorry about that. Sorry. I would also like to endorse Kane Anderson as mayor. Thank you.
Woo!
Oh.
Okay, I like
Okay, he's not gonna be voted.
Now I'm done. I think it was a good speech. Stop speaking on the mic, Bustin.
One job.
Okay, well that works.
Perfect.
All right. I am on behalf of Governor Mills, like I said before. I am here to introduce tonight's moderator, friend of Governor Mills and loyal investor to the city, Steve Reeker.
No.
to
The CEO
What
of
the
Reeker
fuck?
Investments that has donated so much back to our
fine
fair
with
city
ball.
through the capital
Hey, check your
investment
phone.
for
I
some
already
of your
got 'em.
favorite businesses like PDM, Payday Loans, various restaurants, K-Town, and many others.
Okay, get it down.
What the
Tonight,
Yeah.
I'd like to welcome Steve Reeker up to the podium.
Investors.
Have a good
He's
night,
the
everybody.
investor that invests in all the properties
Big fan, right here.
on top of BBC.
Ricky, sit the
Big
fuck down.
fan.
Hello,
Big fan.
ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
I am
this
very
guy.
proud to be here today. And originally, there was a lot of talk about who was going to moderate the debate, and I stepped up and said
Oh
I
my
couldn't
fucking
turn
god.
down such a great
Dude,
opportunity
Mr. Reeker needs to
to
die.
come and give back to this fair city more than I already have with all of this economic investment that we've been putting back in since the economic collapse caused by the vicious actions of a rogue actor named Dick Dudley.
Oh.
Dick Dudley.
Now, with that in mind, I have a list of mayoral candidates that are invited to the stage to participate in the upcoming debate. Kane Anderson with their deputy, Larry Douglas Maberstick. Mayoral candidate Stanley Steamer with their deputy, Regina Rain.
Oh.
Steve Gaines with their deputy, Dalton Jones. And also, I'd like to take this moment to give some sad news about the
Uh-oh.
disqualification of Pogdan Pogdanovic and his deputy mayor, Archide Tundane, and the disqualification of Bonkadonk
Bullshit.
with their
My revenge.
deputy candidate Sierra Calivan. So I'd invite
I have
those
felonies. They
mural
won't let me.
candidates up to the
Bullshit.
stage now. Mr. Anderson, Mr. Steamer, and Mr. Gaines.
Carpet cleaner.
Hey, wasn't Steve Gaines arrested 3 days ago?
I was like, who the fuck is that?
Now I'd like to go over the format of the debate so all candidates are
Gaines
aware
told me to yell that out.
clearly. Number 1. Your responses will be limited to under 1 minute. If you go over, you will be told to stop. And if you're not stopped, I will have one of my security come over and remove you from the mic. Number 2. We will go left to right, then right to left in terms of responses.
He's left.
That will be number 1. We will ask questions on a number of topics, 10, before opening up questions to the audience, in which we will allow responses from candidates that are specifically asked a question by the audience. I would like each candidate to say they understand the rules. Mr. Anderson.
I understand.
I don't hear anything.
I understand.
Mr. Gaines.
Can't hear him.
Oh, I hear him. I don't see him.
I hear him as well.
I can't hear him.
Mr. Steamer.
I do. He said he does.
All right. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, while we just deal with this technical.
Sure.
Go and get.
All right, just give us a moment for some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to clear up the issues with the candidates, and I'm going to have a little talk with them over in the middle, away from the microphones.
Hello.
The fuck?
Oh, there we go.
Always gotta be problems.
You know you didn't win because you're a clown, right? You fucking suck.
Bigfoot.
What the fuck?
Just saying. Clowns fucking suck.
I don't fucking suck. You fucking suck.
They disqualified me because they knew I'd be too powerful if I became mayor. They feared what I could do.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Clowns fucking suck, right?
No,
Yeah, they
don't
suck.
suck. You suck.
Yeah, I figured
No,
they
they
fucking
don't.
suck.
Bullshit.
All right, man. Maybe you could run for.
They're the most terrible people out there.
Oh
Yuck
my god,
bag.
this is blasphemy.
Yeah, you could run for like circus leader or some shit.
Oh my god.
Real.
Next election, just watch me. I'm gonna win.
Win the least amount of votes.
No. Stop it.
Only good clown is a dead clown.
Oh no. Can we join the debate?
Yes?
Hello, BBMC. You able to hear me?
Yeah, mate.
Yes, sir. Right. Well, as loyal constituents of Mr. Reaper, you wouldn't mind.
We will win next time, though. You hear me? We will. We won't be able to hold down the clowns forever. We will fight back.
Why you crouching like that? Sit down.
I'm going back over there.
Oh, well, I'm used to it. It's fine.
What is that?
Clownism isn't anything new.
bunk. I thought you were running for mayor.
They disqualified me.
Well, all right,
That's
folk.
'cause
We
the
need
felony
more
you got
folk
5
to
minutes
leave.
ago.
They could leave optionally, or they can get kicked out.
Nothing more than 5 minutes ago.
Oh my
Fucking,
God.
swear to God.
Yeah.
Fucking heckled by the cops now.
Either some people choose to leave, or we're gonna start picking heads.
Pick heads.
I'm gonna head out, boys.
I will
Ricky,
watch
give me a
this
few
one's a
minutes.
television.
I hope
Okay.
I'm not picked.
I'm gonna watch them with phone.
Fuck you, you shit clown. Hope you fall down. Hope you fall down the fucking
Lucky
sewer.
you.
Like a
Glad
guy
you
named
lucky I
Idris.
did.
At least
You're
if I fell down, I'd make a funny noise. You would just scream and
I
piss
wish you was a this to my brother.
All right. See you guys later.
Thank the fucking Lord that guy's leaving.
I've been, yeah, I had to do it. I thought it'd be funny. I thought it'd be funny to hear someone say something. Yeah, I'm calling it night anyway. I've been on duty for 8.5 hours, so. All right, see you guys. All right, be safe up there, guys.
God, this guy shut up.
Let's go back.
You're technically right. If they said they're gonna start and we still haven't technically started.
Yes, you were right.
Let's get this party started.
Oh my God, hey.
All right. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to start.
Oh, hey.
We're actually only have 2 of the mural
Taking the wrong
candidates
way,
here. It seems that Mr. Gaines has gotten ill-gotten goods from an establishment owned by me.
Huh?
Hmm?
Hey, what?
Fuck.
Mr. Gaines will
Must've been
be
al
unable
dente.
to join us today.
Old phone
Was
is
it?
back.
Was it al dente?
Silence it.
It was PDM.
Ooh,
All right. Today we have Mr. Steamer and Mr. Anderson facing off here for the mayorship of Los Santos. The first question that I will pose to both of the candidates, with
Just
Mr.
fucking
Anderson
now.
answering first, is how do you view the criminal element of our city, and should they be punished, and to what degree? Mr. Anderson, clock starts now.
As many of you already know, I'm the current assistant district attorney. For many of you out there, you and I have probably met each other in the cells. You know how I treat crime. Y'all are going to do your stuff regardless of what laws are in place, and you know I'm never going to condone it. Everybody should live peacefully, not taking hostages, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
It
I do think
is
meth
what
is
it
becoming a big
is.
issue, and I do hope that that stops becoming an issue.
Is that your time, Mr. Anderson?
Heard that talking about the meth?
Yes, sir.
Next up, Stanley Steamer.
Sure.
Carly Cream.
So how I view crime in the city is that many of these organizations have gotten far too large. And though I am not Batman and I cannot go fight the crime, if the police department came to me and said they needed support to clean out some of the shenanigans in the city, I would be 100% supportive of that and fund them fully. Many of those people in this crowd right now and around the city support Mr. Anderson. And his answer to me seemed a little soft for somebody claiming to be the ADA. Do you want the mayor that's going to work against the people or for the people? If it's for, vote for Stan. Thank you.
It's the mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Steamer. Next up, we'll start
What's
with
my
Mr.
name?
Steamer answering.
Huh?
There has been a number of
What's my name?
unsolved murders in the city.
It just
on the
started.
topic of crime and punishment, including the murder of Officer
Why is
Tina
there
Donovan
algebra?
that was recently committed.
I don't think that's algebra.
Officers still have that as an
Really
open
confused. I feel like I'm back
investigation,
in school.
not even closing out the murders that they do solve and pouring resources into investigations that the book is closed on. Could you answer how you, as mayor, will improve the efficiency of our police force to better use our resources and to solve the many murders of innocent people like, stand by, Tony Pepperoni or Ruby Sahi, whose murders or attempted murders have gone unsolved to this day. Mr. Steamer.
To me, with such a capable police force and Department of Justice, I find it very suspicious that some of these murders have not actually been solved or investigated appropriately.
I gotta call you back.
Therefore, I would support fully
Ricky, can you shut
the
the fuck
creation
up?
or funding of an internal affairs to investigate where our tax dollars are going, if not to investigate such heinous crimes as murder of beautiful citizens of the city. I do think there is some underlying, I'm just gonna say it, corruption amongst us, and I wish to sniff that out however possible, and working closely with our new beautiful Chief of Police, Boston Sider.
He's commander.
I feel we can do that quite quickly.
Real quick, isn't he?
Thank you.
He's fucking commander.
Thank you, Mr. Steamer. Mr. Anderson, go ahead.
It is no surprise that the LSPD had a pretty rough start. Throughout my time working with them, and quite frankly against them, there was a lot that they needed to work on. And it's all a rolling snowball down a hill.
Oh, he just became chief?
While I do understand that the LSPD does sometimes have their shortcomings,
got kidnapped and
have
got
faith in
promoted.
the fact that they are not only working on themselves, but
How's that
improving
work?
their quality, both in the administrative paperwork, but also in how they come out to you guys. Community service, community outreach, and handling certain very hostile situations.
Oh.
What the?
They do need training every now and then, but it's all going to come together soon enough.
What? What happened?
Thank you, Mr.
Oh, shit.
Anderson, for your answer. The next question will be answered first by Mr. Anderson, then Mr. Steamer again.
Jesus.
The last question I have on, the second last question I have on crime and punishment comes down to, with the uprise in Class 2 and Class 3 weaponry on the streets, what will you do as mayor to make sure that our police force is able to protect our civilians? Mr. Anderson.
Venus Records.
While I do understand most people don't like hearing an increase in the PD budget, to allow the PD to have the optimal amount of funds for the
I'm not
extra
seeing right
training
now.
that would needed for officers to hold
Yes,
their own
yes.
Class 3s in response to these events
need to get
is
rid
something
of
that
her.
must be done.
What?
In
The fuck are you
addition,
saying,
it
Sal?
should just be made notice to
Listen
all
to him,
citizens
Carmelo.
across the state. Class 3 weaponry is highly dangerous and should not be treated like a toy.
No shit, you alive.
Mr. Steamer.
So early in my campaign, I certainly consider myself, and to this day, a pro-gun candidate. However, I had met with many constituents and was advised that Class 2 weapons would probably not be a great thing. These reasons have given me much to ponder, and for that, I have reconsidered it and taken it off of my policies, and I would support the police department. Again, I do concur with him. Increased funding to assure they have the equipment to appropriately fight the crime. 100%. And is that that wouldn't come from me? I'm not a police expert, but whatever the police would request, I would support fully.
Excellent. And on that question, I would like to announce that Reeker Investments will subsidize the affordable purchase of Class 3 and Class 2 weaponry
Oh,
for
God.
the Police Department of Los Santos to combat the rising crimes on the street.
What?
I have gone to the governor myself and have negotiated with her for the ability for us to provide many arms to the police force to help battle this rising epidemic.
Oh my
Boo! Defund the police!
Class 2 they're gonna have Class 2.
And for question number 4, starting with Mr. Steamer.
Sure.
How do you feel about times, crime, and fine punishment within the city of Los Santos?
Okay, well, for me, I have a limited experience in knowledge of what the fines and crimes are, as I do not break the law. However, what I do see is that a lot of interference vehicles messing with our officers when I see them in police pursuits. And what I would recommend and prefer for that is an increase of fines, maybe a strike system, so that maybe these people aren't so blatant with these high-class vehicles and using them in crimes, and maybe they would get impounded or crushed. But that's just one of the many things. But again, I'm unaware of how that is, but I would look into it immediately.
Mr. Anderson.
BLP, I'm the
As I've
five
stated
gifted.
before, I've been working with the district attorney's office and the PD for a while. I have already written up a 10-page document on penal code adjustments that better reflect what goes on within the state. I understand people are worried about their time, they are worried about their fine, and any situation that they get caught up in. Not only do I want to try and help expedite people who want to fight their charges for something that could be awry, I also want to take a look at making sure everything is fair and just rather than severely penalizing.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. For the next part of the debate, we will be switching to the topics of public health and welfare. With the rising meth epidemic and other drugs, including cocaine recently being seen on the streets of Los Santos, how do you plan to arm our medical personnel and the civilians with the help that they need against this raising public health menace? Mr. Anderson.
I would definitely want to sit down and have meetings directly with EMS to understand what they need. I'm a lawyer, I'm not a doctor. I do not know what medications that they would need. I do not know what type of doctors that they would need to supply in doing that. So through these talks, through these meetings, and the EMS helping me understand what they need for the hospital, could we then approach dangerous situations like drug addiction and drug abuse?
Mr. Steamer?
Sure. Well, as the only candidate standing up here that actually has some knowledge in there, my deputy mayor, Regina Rain, is certified EMS Angel One pilot. I have an inside look on exactly where the shortcomings are of our medical system. Firstly, we would like to fund them.
This
so
guy
that we
full
can
of
get,
shit.
EMS stretchers and wheelchairs immediately. This would be
One
a
sec.
giant burden on the city if all the city workers had fractured spines or bulging L3 discs. You know, that's pain in the ass. So nobody would want that. So with Ms. Rain, we have found many shortcomings in the medical field and have the expertise to correct them. Another place we seek to improve, we want to prioritize public health by collaborating with the DOJ to shut down underground, unregulated medical facilities. That's right. People are stitching their legs up in their apartments with friggin' sewing string and fishing line, and we want to prioritize shutting that down and redirecting them to potentially work in the medical field under certified conditions.
That's time, Mr. Steamer. Thank you for your answer. Next question. There has been a lot of complaints about not being able to get a doctor or not being able to find medical staff when the citizens need them. With this public health epidemic, what is your answer to this, Mr. Steamer?
Firstly, we'd have to work with the police department to make our EMS feel safe again. I've talked to many of them, and they work in fear. Afraid that somebody, a terrorist, is going to jump out of a bush and stab them or ambush them at the company picnic. So for these reasons, we would 100% be in favor of working with the DOJ to offer them some sort of protections so that they would feel comfortable. We also propose using tax dollars to potentially build a state-of-the-art hospital that may increase the interest in our city.
Thank you. Mr. Anderson.
Could I actually have the question restated again?
Yes. With the trouble civilians are having with finding a doctor or medical attention at hospitals with medical staff, how do you plan to rectify the problem of this public health epidemic so people get the care they need?
I'm sure many people are aware that the EMS are severely shorthanded. There needs to be a better a more clear way on how to get hired as EMS so long as you have the respected education to do so. In addition, I was going to talk to probably the governor if possible, but whoever is in charge of the hospital, and possibly looking at making a more centralized location so that way people have better access to it. There's also an act
I'm back.
that
What
I have
question
to
did we
speak
miss?
with the Chief Justice and some others about that could potentially waylay this hiring crisis and give people an opportunity to better serve their community.
We don't even know if he can do it. Oh.
What?
All right, well, just a second, okay?
Sure.
Rika's taking a
Wait,
nap.
wait, what? What are the EMS what?
No epilepsy, am I right?
Yes?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who do we want to win again?
King, the dude on the right. What'd they say about E EMS?
Stanley's not doing too good up there.
To pass the time until Rika comes back, I'm going to entertain the crowd with hilarious, funny, and exciting jokes to
No.
raise enthusiasm.
Oh God.
Good. All right, let's go. We're gonna
He's
jump
back.
in.
Never mind.
he's back.
No, come back.
Thank
Well, do
God.
not
That was a great
jump,
joke.
please.
Thank
Oh,
you.
saved by the bell.
Good one.
Man, that guy should become a comedian.
All right. Could I get a mic check for Mr. Anderson and Mr. Steamer?
Mic check.
Hello.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. With that, we move to the next, which is the business and the economy. How do you plan, as the new mayor, to work with the BBC to better facilitate business inquiries for the citizens and to help citizens who may be unclear of the process to better adapt to it and facilitate it? I believe we start with Mr. Anderson.
I've had many discussions with both Nash and Leia Strong about already beginning the networks of communication necessary for any question that comes to the mayor's office about businesses. While I do understand that the mayor's office will not have a direct control over the BBC, we will have different avenues in which we can have these discussions for the betterment of businesses themselves. The BBC cannot always have the meetings that are necessary that people need, and I would like to utilize the capacity of the mayoral office to facilitate those. We can take in all of the issues at once, we can put them into compounded notes, and have these meetings.
Mr. Steamer.
So basically, his idea is to just meet with the BBC. Very clever, but I said it first. Anyway, we would work with the BBC similarly to influence decision-making when it comes to businesses. Something we would be proposing to the BBC is a area that we can designate a business mall that would allow business stalls to be rented by individuals in the city, maybe on a monthly basis, to try out their new businesses. Maybe it's a new clothing store or a restaurant if we need another one. And these stalls would offer a little harbor sponsored by us in the city to get these entrepreneurs a place to
What are you
to
saying?
get their
This is literally
ideas out,
Kane's
see
thing.
if their business is actually profitable and
That's
worth
a fucking
doing.
parakeet.
If that is the case, we would offer those businesses brick and mortar somewhere around the city by working closely with them and
This guy's
opening
literally
up,
just
like you said,
saying
avenues
shit
of
that
communication
I
with
said.
the BBC as best possible. But the mayor's office does not have any direct constitutional power
My God, he's a
over
genius.
the BBC, except its relations.
Using your words to win is a W.
gone again? Oh God.
Yep, so again, Mr. Reeker. Oh, there he is.
Every time.
All right. Next question. How are you going to encourage the creation of small business within Los Santos? Mr. Steamer.
Yep, so that basically just goes back to my last answer, which is the development and creation of the business stalls to allow small businesses to have a place to trial run their businesses, restaurant or otherwise, before actually offering them a brick and mortar. I think that is absolutely crucial, as we have seen many businesses open and close with failure of the ownership. So we would work with the BBC to assure they were very strong entrepreneurs before moving them out of the business stalls, at the same time offering an affordable place for them to start.
Bro.
Yeah, he's just recycling shit that was already. Yeah. Those aren't even his
Mr.
things.
Anderson?
That's what Kane's doing.
My deputy mayor and I have had many discussions about how to approach new people in the business market. But what I mean by new people in the business market is you may not realize that somebody could be on a really great idea and are doing their best to facilitate those. I've heard directly from the individual trying to start the VR Tournament League and the well thought out establishment that goes into their thought process on how to make something that's actually working, actually viable, and has direct purpose to be a betterment to the city in its entirety. With that, Larry and I, once we figure out how government budgeting within the state recycles itself, how money comes back in, how much we can give back out, we want to look at microloan programs directly from the mayor's office to help people get these established ideas to fruition.
That noise, they're cutting the trees down.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Next up will be on civilian life within the city. Many people have complained over the fact that it's tough to be a citizen in Los Santos. What is your mayorship gonna... What?
Assassination?
A gun on the mount? There's a gun on the mount.
Oh my God.
Get
down! Did he get down?
Where?
Where? Damn it, Stanley's okay.
Ricky Riz has a gun! Get down!
Stay seated and don't freak out. Take a seat. Take a fucking seat. Take a seat.
Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna become
You're safe.
Ricky Riz has a
Stay
gun!
seated, you know, enjoy the show.
Oh shit, there was a sniper on the hill!
There should be at least
Wait, that isn't Rami? Oh shit. Hey.
Come over here, we got security.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yo, Secret Service is doing better than that one time!
Shut up. Fucking Chris.
Wait, this might actually be Ricky.
Except Captain Mac, I got him.
Oh, really? It might be.
Yeah, he did, oh, he's not here anymore.
Yeah, he's not here. This actually might be Ricky.
Fucking a racing terrorism, am I right?
I'm trying to conduct an assassination. I was sitting right behind you the whole time, but I did go grab the 50 cal and I did aim it at the guy.
You serious?
Are you okay?
Something had to go wrong.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I was literally sitting right behind you the whole time. You know Ricky would be freaking out on the radio.
You know Ricky, he's over here shooting shit up.
Help! Help, guys!
I don't think he's on the radio right now, because it...
Help me, I got 2K1.
Sir, I'm really scared.
He's got like the arena fit.
Somehow we'll get the blame for this.
I don't want to get shot.
Look at Ray, look at Ray.
Get nervous, huh?
I don't know.
I think so.
Shaking, fuck up. Don't even start no bullshit. Shaking right now. Yo, Ray's the new fucking Zolo. What's going on, Ray? The new fucking AJ's getting scared. Look at him. You wanna see Ray?
What's going on back there?
I don't think my ass would be the
Sure, you're gonna be fine.
I'm actually surprised the
So dramatic.
debate went on for about an hour without any
them
interruptions.
down,
That's actually
hide under the
surprising.
chairs.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
Would you like a fat ass?
What the hell is going on back
Yo,
there?
Ray, what's going on?
Yo, Ray.
How's it going?
Ray, the back it up, gang. Go crazy, go
What's the mayoral
crazy.
meeting you guys there?
What's wrong?
Hi. You better say hello, konnichiwa.
Rain ain't just shifting it up in the kitchen.
He's up.
I have no fucking clue what happened. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god.
Lively, bringing people together.
Bro, the one guy.
There's many events that I want to host either through businesses
"Oh my God,
themselves
is that
or
Rami right
fresh
behind
ideas
them?"
just coming out of the mayor's office. I want to get people out of the scrap yards. I want to get people out of the mines. I want people to talk to one another. You know, I don't want people feeling that they come around to do the same 3 fucking things every single day. Apologies for cursing on the platform.
You're so real. You're a mayor for the people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next question.
You tell him, Chris.
Nova.
Make sure you use the microphone.
Oh my god. Nova, we can't hear you. Use the microphone.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, excuse me, before you start,
yes.
state your name and what you do for the record so that people have an idea who you are.
My name is Nova Johnson, and I am a manager at McLaren's Pub. Being that I work at the pub, me and all of my employees there, we only get paid on commission. Is there something that you and the government could do to make sure that we get paid for our time as well?
Yes, I think working with the BBC closely, bringing this up as one of the priorities on the agenda to increase wages. It sounds like it won't be hard to do. And I think having hourly wages keeps people there, which is 100% the way to solve the absent business owner problem. And I believe this also helps you greatly with your hiring if people are actually getting paid. Therefore, it kind of filters through the economy, actually creating some sort of
Okay,
workforce.
wait, because you kind of just hung up. So, like, we good now?
This idea is already being
Is that-
implemented by the BBC. I just hope you don't have to wait as long.
What?
Okay, thank you.
Next question.
Hi, yes, this question is for Stanley. I've been pondering about this for a while. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Apparently woodchucks actually aren't interested in wood, ironically enough. But if a woodchuck could chuck wood, I would say the woodchuck would chuck tons of wood. Would you like to chime in on this?
I would, thank you. I believe everyone can agree with me that the number of wood that a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood is, of course, 69.
Nice.
Yes, that's appropriate. Thank you.
Great answer.
Hi,
Christ, Kay.
Hi, my name is
Well, let's be
Vanya.
honest.
I'm a mechanic at Stroke Masters. I also am a citizen of Los Santos that gets hurt a lot. Are we gonna actually try and employ doctors that can make sure that I don't die in a medical bed?
Of course.
Mind if I go first, Stanley?
Yeah, sorry. That was rude.
No, you're
Please,
good.
go for it.
All right. I cannot force people to be doctors. But through talking with EMS, and if they need legislation to do so, give them the tools and abilities to either bring about doctors or find themselves the ability to hire themselves into the hospital themselves.
Can I add on to this though as well? Are
Sure.
you gonna actually pay them a wage to give them a reason to come to work every day?
Who's that Enzo dude?
So all government employees, whether it's the district attorney's office, a public defender, a cop, EMS, we are all paid the same. And I can greatly say that EMS do get paid a fairly decent amount that would be worthwhile to be on duty for.
No idea.
I can confirm that.
I just think everyone wants to have nice things. I mean, everyone's entitled to have it. But I also want to make sure that I'm getting the best medical treatment. So having a doctor in the hospital would be really nice.
Well, it sounds like we're getting just that. A state-of-the-art hospital will certainly increase doctors' interest in coming back. Additionally, I believe working with the DOJ to find these underground operation centers where people are skipping our hospital and stitching each other up with the fishing string and putting cast on themselves and stuffing it full of Orbeez. I believe shutting those down forces the injured to go to the hospital. sounds like through the brand new hospital, as well as supporting them with equipment that is required. Again, stretchers, wheelchairs, and they do sound like they're actually interested, or okay with, rather, their fleet of vehicles. So I wouldn't do any changes there. However, did you know, fun fact, our Angel 1 pilots do not get equipped standard issue parachutes. They're given a helmet in case they fall out, but they don't get parachutes. So that would be one thing I would certainly implement immediately.
Okay, thank you.
So my only question is, for you guys, how are you going to deal with the judicial branch, with lawyers being in the city, judges being available? How you guys plan to handle that? And if you address that, I was late to the debate.
I believe Stanley's looking at me to go first.
Please go
There's
Zoe, where'd you?
a
Oh, you're
lot
back
of
here.
qualms regarding.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey.
Make this simple.
Lawyer.
Give me your phone.
The easiest way I will say this is lawyers' access to the
Okay.
city.
I've been seeing you on your phone a
It's
lot.
not
What you
gonna be
doing,
something
man?
Directly under our
You doing some
control.
freaky shit.
If there is a meeting that I can have
What
with
the
right
fuck?
people,
Read my phone, man.
When Camaro was on your lap, I seen you texting each other too. What's going on there?
Outside.
Yeah, because I'm
of the
not gonna
respective
talk out
realm
loud because
within
you're like, I don't want to
office.
disturb everybody else.
In
so
terms
just
of
tell them what
judges,
happened.
The general status quo is somebody who is a defense attorney who either works for the state or proves their legal knowledge can then request upon the judges to become a magistrate, quote unquote, a baby judge, and then progress to be a full justice. We just have to have the people who are determined to make that commitment to get to that point.
I would work closely with my deputy mayor, Miss Rain, to find any shortcomings as it comes through the DOJ and take the appropriate steps to either fill any vacant locations or reshuffle resources around to make it more efficient. I do find bench trials are very necessary. They tend to be a great buffer from an angry citizen or criminal that was just arrested and stopping the plot from boiling over. So I would hyper focus and work closely with Miss Rain to figure out what exactly that would be.
Something
and
weird about
support
these
it
messages.
So basically, what you're saying is, you
I guarantee you
don't
she's
want
siding with Paris.
to address it yourself. You want to pass off.
Yeah, when I
somebody
read them
else
back
where
of
Kane
I was like,
right,
right,
address it head on.
asking me for shit, and I'm stupid. I'm not following. I'm
But
following.
the honest answer is we don't actually have
Yeah, that's what I was.
jurisdiction in
That's what I was
there,
told.
and
They
You mean
don't try.
way
have
too
access to
fucking?
Miss Rain, bar
Huh.
certified, and pick her brain on exactly how we would
Honestly, there's
rectify
no
it.
side to even pick.
Would you like me to
It's
throw a
more
bunch
so.
of,
Honestly,
four and
though,
five-syllable
I'm
words
still.
around just to confuse you, which is his entire career. I could
I don't
do
know
that,
if I
but
fuck with the
straight
music
stating
scene.
is, we don't
Why?
actually have
What's wrong, dude?
jurisdiction
A lot of people in the
to
music scene
do
are
it
just a
by
bunch of little
working with
bitches
our
in this city.
Enough
It
said.
ain't what it
Thank
used to be. You can't have any fun with these people. Bunch of like just fucking crybabies, man.
Might be like not worth it.
Don't let a
type of thing.
couple
I know,
people ruin it
Stanley,
for you,
you're
man.
planning.
No, just in general, it's
you
just
said that
like-
you were planning on legalizing.
You know what it used to be
use
like?
of
It's not
marijuana
doing
and the
music
licenses of growing and selling. However,
in
I
the
don't
city.
know if that's something Kane is planning on doing.
You know what I mean? It's
Are
not
you
like the city,
planning
then
on
music.
making
Now it's just music, then the
marijuana
city,
legal for
which is
growing
just dumb
and
as fuck.
selling?
I do
Yeah.
personally believe that there should be a minimum limit
But
in which
I feel like
citizens
that's just
are
certain
allowed
people.
to
I
have
think
the recreational use.
You know what I'm saying? You've
There
always
are
been a
a
monumental
ton
platform for people.
of stopgaps and
And,
No, it's not about leave it till I'm
you don't
telling.
wanna
It's
prove-
just
don't
the
wanna be
fucking
able to have
people,
that
bro.
Few
They
of these
suck. I'm
people
gonna be honest.
ruining it for you, for those
without
people. You know what I'm
the
saying? It's
state
the bigger
opening a
picture.
dispensary
You've
and
always been
taxing
about the
the
bigger
hell out of
picture. That's what
everybody.
you taught
Yeah,
me.
but I'm
man.
gonna
That's
like,
something that I actively want to
fuck 'em.
avoid, and I will do my best to try and get there. It's
Exactly, they
just
lost the RP of it.
tackling
Yeah.
Like these motherfuckers just think they're like.
It's so funny that
how
even
are you
even with this
going
like
to,
whole
determine
woo
which
shit and
strains are
dissing
going to
other
be
people,
able to
it
It, like-
actually
legally,
promoted
grow
other
and
people.
sell.
To be
There are
fair.
many different strains.
But I'm just seeing
and
like
some
that,
with
just how a
very
lot of these
different
people move, and I'm
properties
just like, I don't
and
fuck with these
effects.
people at all.
Well,
I'll be
Key
honest.
wouldn't have a clue on this. Me personally, kind of an arborist.
Taco, what's the name of the track?
We work with the state.
I feel
I
you.
see how they
I
move
can
and they
understand.
expose how they feel about
completely.
us.
I would
Is
like
how I
to
see it.
have a set limit.
Yeah,
a
but
small
that's with
amount that you
everything,
can
bro.
carry without
People
getting
always.
the-
I
all
know,
jealousy.
police,
I
true colors.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not.
But
Ain't
ideally,
no
we
reason
would
for me to be
create a
friendly with these
license
people.
you can edit.
for cannabis cultivators
For sure, for sure.
to come purchase.
You got my phone
They
on
would be,
still.
potentially allowed access to
Let me see what's going on here.
circulating deep water culture,
Look a little
hydroponic
deeper.
systems, and Mars Hydro LED lights because everyone
He
knows
got
they're
derailed by
superior.
that convo.
And we would start at the top. We'd grow shit like ethos, great bowls of fire. We'd go to Humboldt County seeds.
What is
and
Bobby
we'd
talking
pick
about?
us
Oh,
some
Bobby
of that
Rat's a different-
blueberry pancakes, feminized of course, and only the finest cannabis if I'm in charge.
Oh. And you, Kane?
It's no shock that people have been lacing weed left and right. To understand the rightful way to go about the legalization while making sure that things are being grown, produced, and handled the correct way. There
Yeah,
is
it
a
used to be
lot
making
of
music
investment
inside the
bigger
RP
picture,
server,
bro.
but now it's
They,
just like
they
they
get
forget the
into
whole
their
logistics
into their
behind.
own feelings, you
How do
know.
you certify somebody for a medical card?
God,
What is
Carmela.
going to be the determination? I could go down a laundry list of things. It's not something that can be answered in one single question,
Hey!
and will determine,
Or we,
or sorry,
Mr.
will
K,
require
be
a
honest.
lot of footwork and groundwork.
Name one weed strain.
No, I'm not.
Brown.
I'm not.
Because well, I mean, I'm not allowed.
I thought
What's
you
the
said
truth?
that there was going to be
Not
allowed
allowed
recreational
for what?
amount. Are you also planning on
I don't know.
having
That's
a
what I'm saying. These
medical,
musicians.
medical amount of weed that you
I
can have
hate
if
these
you,
musicians, Carmel. I
get,
really do.
told by a doctor you can have it?
I wanted
That
in.
was more or less a rebuttal.
No, you
fucking
don't.
dead
I
to
read your
me.
messages with Solo. What are you doing?
Talking
What are
about.
you up to?
However, I do understand
What do you mean
that
you read
some
my
people
messages
do
with
have it
Solo?
for medicinal means.
I put a
and would
knife to
not
his
deny
throat
them
and I
the
said, "Give me
right
your phone,
should
bitch."
they need something specific.
There was nothing wrong in there. I just wanted
But
to
what's
know.
what's going on? You ain't just gonna turn on Paris like that.
All right. If that's
Listen,
all the questions
my
from the
beef is not with
audience,
Paris. I have nothing wrong with
I
Paris.
would like to ask for disclosure from all
You know,
candidates.
I do.
Wait, really?
This is from the
Why?
Because she's been awful
Save
to
Our
me.
Kids from Drugs.
See, my worry is like,
And they are asking if
all right, let me ask you for some advice, Carmel, since you Miss T over there.
Yeah.
She's friends with a lot of motherfuckers that don't like us.
And is that the Venus people?
Yeah. Well, some of them. I fuck with a lot of people in Venus,
Uh-huh.
but some of them I don't.
So
And the
who are,
ones
like,
that I
the
don't
main-
are the ones she's real close to.
So that makes you not trust her, or what is that?
I don't know. Just I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. Just makes things a little odd.
Yeah. I mean, I get.
They think we're
That's
gonna shoot
how-
this place up. They keep following me.
That's how my fight with Harris started. It was because of Venus. We haven't been friends for like 2 months because of.
Well, what happened with you guys? Look at this shit.
Oh my god. Guys, stop! He is on the phone, and this is important. You know, I had issues with, you know, one of the people from Venus because she kept bombing Mirage, and she was like calling me a bitch over and over again, and I just thought she was annoying as fuck. And then Paris turned
Wait,
around. and
Venus
she
was
like,
bombing Mirage?
Yeah.
That's ironic, huh?
People you've just referenced been convicted in a court.
Well, yeah. And then, you know, so I was just very upset about it. And then when I was trying to tell Paris, look, this is so fucked up, she was like, Carmela, get over your fucking one-sided beef. They're not doing anything.
Oh, I remember that.
And then, you know, we got into this big fucking fight. And it was just crazy. That's why I was wondering if, you know, the shooting was going to happen.
Are you serious though? You wanna go fuck up Venus?
I mean, I don't want to cause an issue, but if it's happening,
Listen, come on. I mean, we haven't hung out in a while. I'm down to go shoot some shit up. I'm just saying. Listen, I have a plan that doesn't involve shooting people. If you down to help with it, we could do it.
okay. The plan.
Huh?
What's the plan?
I'm gonna link up with you right after this debate. I'm actually, my ACD is kicking in, and I'm not even paying attention anymore, so I'm probably gonna head out.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
The answer is that. The answer is I would. I would work closely with the police department and DOJ and the powers that be to create a charge for terrorism. Because frankly, what some of these organized crime groups are doing in this city, by ambushing our officers on a regular basis, by scaring EMS workers to where they don't even want to come out of their houses anymore. This is criminal. This is, in fact, by the definition, terrorism. So
Well,
I
like-
pledge to you.
That's Stan sucks. It's literally bullshit.
Oh.
EMS just wanted to erp at the fucking PD with their boyfriends. Are y'all ready to roll out this motherfucker?
I would just like to make it known that I have already suggested
I know,
a
holy
charge
fuck, bro.
within my penal code adjustment document.
losing my mind just sitting there.
All of our cars are going. How are we getting out of here?
No, okay, I got mine right here. Watch the garage, yeah.
You're gonna make a lot of your supporters angry with something like that, wouldn't you?
Some of my supporters have seen this document.
I almost fucking
I
died.
think you're good to hop in.
I'll jump out. I don't care.
That's all good. I want a backseat for myself.
Let me actually spell his name right.
Oh, there was other cars. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
I think we have the RS at the Wu Chang still too.
When
you fix your contract,
when we fix contract. Wait, what? Okay, this Boba
I can't afford report car. When we fix contract, core.
The other guy pisses me off. I don't know why. There's something about him. He just annoys the fuck out of me.
I wish
the
they
old
had
dude
like some
or whatever.
spice behind them though, a little bit though.
Yeah.
He was fucking falling asleep.
More
doing it.
character? I get what you're saying.
Well,
I
for the
feel like he
first,
was trying
yeah,
too hard to
they
connect
need a
with the people, you know?
professional
Yeah, like,
motherfucker
shut the
anyway.
fuck up, bro.
The
Yeah.
spice.
Standard our
The
fucking
one guy
shit.
tried it a little bit. He started talking shit and then they didn't talk shit to each other.
Yeah, true. Yeah, exactly. I get like finding cars and shit like that. I don't know about crushing them though. Like, yeah, that's stupid shit. I ain't gonna lie. I never like the crushing shit.